Good afternoon, evening, morning, whatever time of day it is that you are viewing this. I hope that you're having a good day no matter what. My name is Greg Cannon. As you can see, this is a screenshot of my LinkedIn profile, and I hope that you can take the time after this to view it to understand a little bit more about my history, because today I'm giving you a brief summary of my goals and how my 4-year plan works towards my career, and how the psychology major is going to be a better fit than that of another degree in my field. I came from California just about 3 months ago with 2 associate degrees in business administration and psychology. From this point, I have 2 more years left, placing me as a junior at BYU, Idaho, and it gives me 2 more years after that to work specifically within my job for the future that I have. My prior experiences right here. I have my current employment, and the major in which I'm going back into is that of a combination of the 2 associate degrees that I have, an organizational psychology major. But here's my career. Whoa, throw off? I don't know. I have a link if you guys are interested in anything further with that of a police officer or sheriff's deputy. This is for California. Job description for a police officer is, or a sheriff's deputy, is just as read: serve citations, intervening in the public with disputations, escorting and transporting inmates, investigating crimes committed, whether by individuals of an adulthood or of juvenile. It's a public job. It's service and social contact. The required education is that of a high school diploma. You need a driver's license in the state in which you are applying to or that you plan to live in, and you must be 21 years of age to, after completing the academy, to have a position. That's my goal, but more so to be in leadership of law enforcement. So then why would I do psychology? Wouldn't criminal justice suit me more? Coming from my history of law enforcement, it's not about the generic understanding of law enforcement. An associate degree in criminal justice is the academy. So what difference am I going to make in my application saying, hey, I learned what I'm supposed to know in the academy. Why? You want me, don't you? It's like, no. And from my experience, modern policing now isn't about the brute strength to stand between subjects of disputation or even of a domestic violence or even that of a 211 armed arrest or armed robbery. It's about diversity in our knowledge. Chapter 13 speaks that we can go into specific degrees, but psychology is such a broad area, and as an undergraduate can receive these skills: problem solving, communication, critical thinking, and stress management. Those are needed in leaders. Our law enforcement needs to be leaders in the community. And to be, if my goal is to aspire in above communication skills in law enforcement, then I need to learn these skills. And we all need to gain these skills in general. But for law enforcement, I feel that this would be more applicable. And the psychology degree definitely is a better fallback in case injury happens on the job. A lawyer takes a lot more schooling than does an operational supervisor at UPS. You guys, there is no required degree to become a police officer. But what does that set your expectations to when you are speeding and you are pulled over? Is this guy my next classmate, or do I have a better degree than him? Am I better than him? No. But I think we need to expect more of our law enforcement because of that. I am pursuing a higher degree, a higher level of education. And that of psychology, I feel, is a real thing. Understanding human behavior and how to interact with it is so applicable to what our law enforcement needs. As we've seen socially on the media, there are situations where people think that there could be something done differently. And psychology, I feel, can help me in management as well as in public communication, because there are leader skills needed everywhere. And in the long run, if I'm not going to do law enforcement, or if something happens to me, I want to fall back on this. I have some experience elsewhere in careers, and I plan to manage. I want to lead, not for the power, but for the factor of the strengths that I have in organization and how to manage the environment. I hope you have taken from this what you have. And if you're interested, take those links and talk to me if you need it. Thanks, you guys. Appreciate your time.